Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, welcome back to the next episode in our Mystic Gold Camo Grind series. We are using the GPMG-7, and this is going to be the part 2 for this gun. We have all the attachments for it, and yeah, I want to show you guys what it's capable of. We're using the tactical stance when we're shooting headshots. It's going to be good for us, but at the same time, we don't really need too many headshots here. We're almost done with Purple Tiger. And so what I want to do with this is kind of show you what is the best way to rock and roll an LMG in zombies and what is the best LMG in zombies. I think it might be this one. And I say that because of the fact that it almost never overheats. We have tried to hold that trigger down and spam it, and it doesn't want to go anywhere. This is one of those rare instances where I'm like, holy smokes, is the gun working correctly? Tactical stance is super good when you're using an LMG in tandem with belt fed and infiltrator stock. You'll see here pretty quickly, not only am I moving quick now shooting, but when I get stamina up, because I've got stalker on stamina up, it's gonna let me move very freely around the map. I don't... Ooh, make sure that's the last zombie before we pick that up. It is. Okay, good. 3 points for us. But yeah, you're really swift, and that's kind of where the drawback was previously when using the gun, was that I just could not, for the life of me, move quick enough while aiming down sights, and it's kind of... It cuts a lot of your view out when you aim down sights. So it's going to be nice that we have it set up the way we do now. Gonna go ahead and try to get as far along in this Easter egg as possible, if not beat it. It has been a while since I've done it, but I'm pretty sure I remember all the steps, so we're gonna give it an honest go here. I am primarily targeting the Mystic Gold portion of the camo, right? But at the same time, we can push along the Easter egg, do some fun stuff with it, test out the gun. I really do want to see now with double impact, double time on double tap, if the damage output of this gun just goes off the rails. The boss fight, I'm assuming, is going to be, you know, a challenge, but at the same time, we have quite a few perks working in our favor here with the setup that we have going on, which I will explain everything as far as the build goes and the augment setup that I have towards the end of the video. We're going to be doing it at the end, so that way you guys get straight into the zombies content right out of the beginning of the match. I think it makes for a more entertaining video, and it just cuts the BS, you know, we get straight to it. Let's open up the front of this and get our 4 pages here. I'm hoping they're in decent spots.
Unturned and no paper unpocketed.
Here's page 2. We're gonna get the rats too, because I'm gonna try to do the augment tool. So there's the first rat. There's the 3rd page, and the 4th one's probably gonna be somewhere up in hither. Can spawn on the ground. There it is, right there. Alright, there's all 4 pages. We're looking good. Turn around. Once we get enough, we'll punch through there. I'm also going to grab the first drink for the bartending Easter egg. Free PhD out of that is very advantageous. Make sure I got all the points and everything available to us out of the gate. I do like running the swords. They're very strong. For Melee Macchiato, though, I'm using a build that benefits the gun that we're using, because I'm going to be primarily using that rather than the swords. But if it is, you know, an Easter egg you want to do and have a really good time with it and not have to worry about what weapon you're using, or if you're grinding camos or anything like that, I highly recommend you run espresso. I feel with the swords, they did a buff back in the day where they made it... There we go, Purple Tiger. Yeah, buddy. So now we're looking for point blank kills and kills without reloading. But going back to that, they did a buff back in the day where the swords could kill 2 zombies on a swing, and so when you run espresso, it's very hard to get overwhelmed when you have espresso on. Next bottle is the gin bottle right there. We'll grab that, and then we'll just keep working our way across the rooms as we get points for it. We're looking for point blank kills, which is going to be, you know, trickier to do in the early rounds, but definitely easier to do in the later rounds. I'll get as close to him as I can. We'll see how it all plays out. Let's go ahead and get ourselves Pack-a-Punch here, see what kind of damage we can do to this Doppelgas. Aha! We did overheat now. That's interesting. We weren't overheating in the previous gun. Not sure if that was on the account of Pack-a-Punch or if something interesting was going on there. We'll see. Maybe it's a Pack-a-Punch thing. Who knows? Now that we got most of the map open. Oh, yeah. Double points right there. Thank you. Thank you. I will definitely make that count. We're going to hang out in here until we get Pack-a-Punch. Again, trying to go for point blank kills. I don't want to get too beat up, but this gun is capable. There's a precision foregrip. Good, but ranger foregrip is better for the increased movement speed. Double points. Oh, man. I think I was a second off of that. That's okay, though. We did get Pack. Oh, he isn't kidding. Gun is looking sharp. Look at this. Let's do a weapon inspect. My goodness. This thing is savage. The camos, I'm so happy that they made the Pack-a-Punch camos look as nice as they do in this game. The sight for sore eyes. There's our first rat chill in there. We're going to get plenty more of them. Just going to keep moving through. I want to open up the entirety of the map before I start grabbing our perks.
And that tells you what? He'd rather die with his secrets than give them up to the fuckwads he worked for.
This map is also a nice map to play because of the fact that Deadshot is right there at the beginning of the map. This map really has all the perks on it. And then, of course, when you hit round 25, it'll have double tap. I'm so happy they put that into that you can get the Der Wonder Fizz on round 25 every match you play. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's push in. Gonna be looking for a rat. Gonna be looking for... We'll start the Easter egg spot. Get that going. Then let's get this rat. Hello, sir. I definitely want to get quick revive before we progress the round. Or should I say, go upstairs. You can see I could buy that door right now, but I want quick revive.
That is more than I could get from him all week.
There we go. All right. Oh, we're so close. Thank you. And they really did a number on this guy. Poor old man. Look at that, batteries and all those tools to punish. Grab quick revive.
Anyone gets hurt, your chances of survival just went up.
Ooh, be very careful. That might actually block us from being able to move forward. I do not want to grab the nuke unless it is the end of the round. What kind of crock of crap is that? Now, maybe we can finish the round and grab it. You never know. It's already blinking right now. It's probably not going to happen. Yes, okay, so it is when it's Pack-a-Punch. It gets such a better heat cooldown value. That's what really separates this gun from the rest of them, folks. Let's go upstairs. We're going to grab the next rodent, and we're going to grab the last bottle in our bartending Easter egg right there. I believe that's whiskey. We're going to open this up right here and grab the third mouse. He just ran off. You could hear him screaming. sitting room. Perfect. We'll do this right here. Kills in the location. Parasite out of the way. Alright. I believe it's right here, right? Yeah, okay. This is good for us. Early SAM trials are great. And it's just points, it's salvage, it's everything. Once we finish this, we'll go ahead. Oh, there's a max ammo. And grab ourselves. Gonna pop that just to be safe. We're gonna grab ourselves the cheese. Ooh, blue aether tool too. Okay, wasn't expecting that to come out there. Very nice. I gotta get Jug. Gotta get Jug. Okay.
Gloves are off. You nasty chumps aren't ready for it.
Do you guys not just love the flippin' arsenal? It's the funniest shit I've ever heard. Alright. So we're gonna grab dead wire so that we can get the next part for the Easter egg. It's also gonna give us a lot of money. I'm wondering if we're not gonna be able to get the camo for the kills without reloading if we're using belt fed. I thought that would make it easier, but I'm wondering if it actually just like hard cuts off. Time will tell. There's our 4th rat. Gonna open up the rest of the map here and go ahead and snag ourselves our cheese out of the window. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. If we get a purple aether tool, awesome. If we don't, we'll roll with whatever we have. We're doing pretty good on salvage due to the suppressor on this gun. And of course there's Vulturate on the map as well. But we'll get more salvage. More than we know what to do with. That's for sure. Ah, we didn't open that door yet.
It's never too late to make things right.
Never too late to make things right. Once we start getting our first few stamps, then I'll progress over to the sword steps. Gonna see we got 4 rats now that are gonna be chilling on the platter. We're gonna drop them their cheese, and hopefully we get like something awesome. No, we got nothing. That is brutal. Got a Shadow Rift mod, which I don't use. Oh, there we go. Otherworld proc. Nice. So it did work. Oh, belt fed's the strategy then. We'll grab the stamp and we'll punch our way forward. I'm gonna grab perks, but it's gonna be kind of like intermittent because this is definitely one of those Easter eggs that when you start getting stuff rolling, you want to keep progressing. It's just there's a lot going on. So we'll start with the flame one.
I didn't bring you anything.
Cool. Did I get it, or did I just put it back instantly? I did.
Ain't the first time you died here.
Okay, so we're gonna grab this sword. This is the dragon sword. We'll go ahead and put that upstairs where it needs to go.
Like Ma used to say, now we're cooking with gas.
Finish the round here. I want to make that double points count. Oh, I forgot. I think I was supposed to wait to put the cheese down until like round 12. My mistake. That's okay. Holding on to the double points here is going to give it the most amount of uptime on the next round. That's good. We need the points. I like to get ahead. And then I'm staying in this room because they were already spawning on me here. Which means they're going to have the shortest route. What is that? An insta-kill? There we go. Okay, next stamp. We'll put that in its right spot. 10 grand there on points is phenomenal. Next one I'm going to do is the lion sword. Okay, we're going to withhold a zombie here just for a second. I'm going to grab stamina up and I'm going to grab purple as well as double plate.
I reckon I could climb a mountain. Wouldn't want to, though.
Oop, not that. Alright, where's the, there it is. Double plate. Then we're gonna grab purple. Fantastic. We are really, really looking good right now for around 11. Let's grab the flames and get those back. Put that sword in. I don't know if the zombies will stay alive long enough, but we can hope.
Hot stuff coming through.
Nice. Having Juggernog with probiotic and then stamina up for the flame step is a really nice way of just forcing yourself to get ahead. Because they can't catch you, they can't really kill you. If you melee them, you know, you get your health back, but because you have probiotic, you don't need to melee any zombies, I don't think. At least one of them I like to do. But you can make it. I'm gonna grab the last one here, and we don't have, you know, all of the Molotov cocktails for the final step, but I can at least get it rocking and rolling. I like to kind of make it teeter-totter and get as many of them in their second phases as fast as possible, so that I get the incants. I'm gonna punch this one on top of the stairs here. Cool. That's the dragon sword. And I believe it's already turned on, so I'm gonna use it to just get 2 of these flames going. That's the first flame. Wow, I missed. I can't believe I did that. Wonder if you can use a thermo grenade on it. Let's try. Color me curious. Aww. Well, that's a big sham. Alright, dragon's back online. That's gotta hit, right? Thank you. Jeez, I was gonna say. Come on. Throw a man a bone here. Looks like one more zombie. I'm gonna try to hit this with an impact grenade. Nothing. Oh, we have 7,000. Not bad, not bad.
If you have such power, why did you not use it to escape?
What do I want to do for the 7 grand? I think I want to go ahead and grab, Deadshot.
Incantation only worked because the power resides in this citadel, not in me.
Gonna grab Deadshot. And we're gonna do the SAM trial as well.
I foresee a lot of headshots in my future.
Is that glowing now? Close. Now it's ready. Alright. Go hit the ramparts. Start up that SAM trial. Boom. Death from below. How do we want to do this? Let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna farm them up right here. And then I'm gonna bring it like this. That's working. We'll grab the Ankh.
Mine now.
Okay. Again, that's working, so I'm cool with it.
You
There we go. Come on, double pack. Let's go. Holy smokes. It's all worth it, folks. It's absolutely all worth it. And then we'll go ahead and throw the Ankh here. Oh, what happened? I don't think we have to get sword kills, but yeah, no, we don't. I'm just gonna fill this up right now because we got it here. Why not? Why not? This is gonna get us the flame incantation. And then we'll be done with the flame sword and we can move on to the next one. That is amazing that we got purple double pack by round 13. I mean, that's cruising. It's about as fast as you can make that happen. I wish I would get more point blank kills. It's gonna be probably easier now that we got the weapon that hits hard. I don't know what distance warrants point blank, but hopefully that. Doppel gas goes down like nobody's business. I'm gonna hit that. There's the fire incantation. Now let's go ahead, run back, and I'm gonna grab. We'll put this sword back. I'm gonna grab the paladin sword. And then I'm going to put the Ankh in that sword. So let's go ahead and try and... not die. That's priority uno. I have dead wire, so that scares me a little bit because there's a really good chance that if I shoot a zombie, I could accidentally kill the glowing ones that I need. So I'm just going to try to kind of separate them from the group. There we go. And then we'll hit the doors. That way. Trying to do it as fast as possible. So there we go with that one. Now we're looking for the next glowing one, which is right here. Oh, there we go. Cool. Bring it around over here. The parasites are faster than the zombies, so if I can do anything to keep them separated from the herd. Nice. Herd symbol on the door. Fourth symbol on the door, and then we'll take out the rest of the zombies. There we go. Alright. Cool beans. And we're gonna knock on the door. Take us straight in.
Into the lion's den. That's the idea.
Put the sword in. Gonna shoot the symbols. First one's the circle with the dot. So this one. And we have the snowflake. That one. Then we have the triangle. That one. And then the circle. If you find that all the symbols keep running into the center, let the symbol hit the pedestal after you shot it first, and then progress to the next symbol. That's the best way in my book to get it done. There we go, just like that. That's why we were waiting on that. The dead wire proc, we did not. So that's cool there. Now what I want to do is grab. Could do melee macchiato. Or we could do triple plate, and I think triple plate might be the best play there. But let's shoot the laser, get it looking where we want it. Cool, that's good. It's doing its thing. Cool. Yeah, I think I do want triple plate, actually. That's gonna melt that pedestal. give us the artifact piece that we need. Cool.
Heavier than a silver star.
And then I'm gonna drop that right here so we can fill up the paladin sword. And then we'll move on to the lightning. Nice. Smack. Thank you. Put you up. Hey, there's our last guy too. Last stamp. We'll put that in the Raven. Did I not grab the stamp? I did not. Okay. So we'll put that in the Raven. We're gonna grab the Bastard Sword of the Stag and then head back downstairs for our last piece of the puzzle here. We need a lightning conduit rod. We have 2 of them already. We got, remember, one from Deadshot. We got the other one shooting the electric box outside with dead wire. The last one's gonna be just chilling on a dude in here. Man, this gun's amazing. Oh, and a double points. Probably wasted it a little bit there, but that's okay. We'll still claim it. Cool.
If you haven't already pissed yourself, empty those bladders.
Go ahead and spark up the sword. Anything else we could get that I would like to have by now? I can't think of. Melee Macchiato wouldn't be too bad, actually, for this next step. We're gonna need Melee Macchiato anyways. Might as well grab it.
Oh, smoke that shit is hotter than hell.
I love the voice lines. They're so good. Alright, here we go. So level 30, that's awesome. We got the Merlin reflex sight. I'm going to put all 3 of the electric rods in here. Now you need to keep the sword out and get kills. Eventually your sword's going to get lightning struck. Like, you'll see here pretty soon. The nuke. Don't want the nuke. There we go. Then we're going to smack the bowl. Round's over, so I might as well grab that. 3 points. There's the second lightning strike. Hit the bowl. Uh-oh. Third lightning strike. I'm going to hit the bowl again. That's going to do it for us. Now I can put the sword in the bowl. And I'm going to take out this amalgam as fast as possible. Uh-oh. Keeps pulling us. This is a bad spot to be in. We're going to grab the sword and get out of here. We shot the horseshoe, which is nice, on the barn door. So that means now we can launch ourselves in the cannon. Finish that step out. Let me take out the amalgam first. Okay, amalgam's down. He went down very easy, actually. You can just see how powerful this gun is. It's absolutely remarkable. Cool. So let's go ahead now with the horseshoe and launch ourselves into the sky. I'm going to pull out the sword for good luck. Here we go. Yeah, we just got struck by lightning right there. Awesome. Now we're going to look for a cloud in the sky. There it is over there. Or, no, there it is over there. I was going to say, that's a chimney. It's very deceptive, though. And you can see it's going to lightning strike our horseshoe. We're going to take that. Pegasus's horseshoe. And then we're going to drop the horseshoe down right here. Fill the soul box. I haven't done Citadel in forever, guys. It has been one of the longest Easter eggs that I haven't accomplished. And I miss it. I absolutely love this map, so that's why we're doing it. So it's going to be up. We're going to hit it with the Pegasus. And now we need to go ahead and get ourselves, holy smokes, gold already. We can do, the Sam trial isn't going to do much for us, so I'm going to leave that one out of it. But I will get the Void Sword and the Piece for it, as well as Legendary. And then I want to grab Speed for faster armor plating.
Give me a blindfold and a stopwatch.
And then I want to grab Vulture Aid. Alright, here we go. So this is the third sword. Now we need to grab this sword. And Vulture Aid. Don't think I forgot about you. I haven't. It'd be super cool if I could leave that one alive. Just for the second here. Vulture Aid in our possession. Now we're going to take a look around for a rock. Sometimes it spawns over here. Sometimes it spawns here. Did I get it? Nope. There it is. Okay. The Antiquity. So now we need to go put this sword in here. And I can't remember the codes, so I'm going to clip the video when I put it in. I've got a picture I can pull up of where it's at, what it looks like. Once you put the sword with the Antiquity into its relative location, there's going to be a couple of different combinations that you can put in. And there's a guide online that's super easy to follow. So I'm just going to put it in, and then once I look up the image, you'll see there it is. There's the fossil, there's the sword. Pretty much set up here.
When I shoot my shot, I don't miss.
Oh, a nuke. Not good. I don't want to pick it up though, and I don't want to get out. Tough call to make there, but you got to do what you got to do.
In and out, please.
Okay, let's put in the combination here. Pause for. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be triangle and then the circle-looking symbol right here. I believe that's right.
Puzzles. I am sick to death of puzzles.
That was not correct. Let's try that again. Oh, it might be this U. Try that. There we go. That was right. So now we're going to hold a zombie or two. These orbs are going to follow us and try to hit us.
Oh, you're done.
We just want them to go into the void. There's one. Need one more. There we go. Now it's going to go upstairs. Now I did see a fun fact. Normally what they have you do is they take the water slide and you have to shoot the raven in the water slide area, but I did see a clever guy do something where he threw a grenade into the hole that it's supposed to go anyways, the raven's at, you know, during the water slide. And I was curious because I've got a little bit of salvage here. I want to try and buy a grenade and just lob it in there and see if I can't do the same thing. Here's one. 2 and 3. That should be it. Now that's going to come back down here, and it's going to make the sword. It's going to do all kinds of really cool stuff. Awesome. Let's press F to grab our sword there. Down it goes into the void. And up it comes all crazy cool. Alright. I'm gonna grab this grenade and we're gonna try it, alright?
But fight for the light.
Ha! It worked! Oh my god, that's hilarious. That is so funny. I'm gonna pull back out the sword so you guys can see this thing. It is so cool. Where did it go? There it is. Alright. Yeah, look at this Raven sword, guys. This is the coolest sword of all of them. Is it the best? No, but it's pretty awesome. I like the Lion sword just because you get armor back on hit. So if you run Vampire Extraction with the Lion sword, you are guaranteed to just stay alive. And that was cool because that I didn't have to buy a grenade or craft one or anything. It was just right there given to us. We're going to fill out the sword here and then do our weapon inspects in the proper order. And then I'm going to do the PhD Easter egg bartending sidestep. And then we should have all the perks that we need to be successful until Double Tap shows up. Cool. That's that. Pull out the sword here. Smack it. Boom. And now we need to do the age step. So I'm going to pull out my normal weapon here and punch the wall. Cool.
And me without my decoder ray. Just perfect.
And so now I've got a sticky note on me, so we'll do it together. Uh-oh. There is an amalgam. We do not like the amalgams. Okay. So let's go into the bar. We're going to do the PhD Easter egg as well as get all the vials that we need. I feel like this part of it is like a little bit of an extra step. I don't know if it's my favorite part of the Easter egg. I wish they would have just let you get the orb rather than having to do all these pages, but I get it. You know, it adds something to be desired. So let's go ahead and bartend. So now we are going to see Green. We're going to give him some tequila. Red, he wanted some cognac. It looks like Grand Marnier, so I'm gonna say it's a bottle of Grand Marnier. Here we go. There you go. And we get points as we do this, but at the end of it you get PhD. And it gets kind of hectic at the end because you don't know when the end is coming, but they'll just swarm you. So it's like as soon as you drink PhD, run for your life. Oh, how cool would that be if the amalgam showed up? Some gin for you, sir. Some gin for you. Some brandy for you. If the amalgam came to the bar and I handed it one cocktail and it blew up, I'd just laugh. I'd be so happy. That'd actually be awesome. Can you do, Treyarch, could you do a stealth patch where you just put that in, please? It'd be cool. It's a very rare situation in which it would happen, but at the same time, as a zombies fan myself and a guy who plays Easter eggs and loves zombies to the core, that'd be sweet. You can see we're getting a ton of points for this. Uh-oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. Oh, well, it was the end anyways. So we got our PhD, which is fantastic. I'm going to clear out quite a bit of zombies here before I go back in. Holy crap, this gun absolutely shreds amalgams. I don't even have double tap. Wow. Guy had a bad time. Okay, so there's just a handful of zombies left. Let's leave that and let's go around and hit all of our bottles. So you can see right there, that is 6. I'm going to write these down, Roman numerals, on a sticky note right here. 4, 5, and 6. So we have the trident looking symbol. Cool. Next bottle. Gonna be upstairs here. That is gonna be 4. That looks like the symbol for male female. Then we're gonna go over here. Another symbol. This is 5. Looks like a key, so I'm just gonna write that down. Number 2, we have the other male female symbol. Cool. On the bar is 1. That's a circle with a line through the middle and on the right side. And then the last one is number 3, which is going to be back here by this table. And that is a sideways 6 or a 9. Very easy. Got them all. So let's go ahead and make our way. I'm just going to teleport, actually. Saves time. We've got money. We're about to triple pack anyways, too. Once we get this step done, we'll triple pack. PhD slider is so good. Alright, so we're going to shoot the first symbol. Hopefully they don't move on us. Starts with this one. Next one's going to be the female symbol. Right here. Cool. Next one's going to be a sideways 6. Right there. Awesome. Next one's going to be the male symbol right there. Awesome. Last one's going to be a key right there. Awesome. And then the final one's going to be some kind of looking trident thing. Oop, it flip-flopped again. We're going to wait. You don't want to shoot it prematurely. It's a bad time. There we go.
That's right.
So those are all the symbols. Now it's going to shoot a little red orb, which is going to go into the wall there. And it's going to open up a place where we can put pages. We already collected the pages, which is awesome, so I'm going to put them all on there. And it goes left, so we're going to look at, we'll do circle 4, full, no circle. Circle 4, full circle, no circle. Yeah. Let's look for them. So this is one of those rare instances where we need to start getting kills. So that's full. We don't need that one. We need circle is the first one. So we're going to just check all of them. That's 4. Good to know. So 2 and 3 are downstairs. I'm actually going to put this one back and grab the lion sword. Big fan of the lion sword. Got another doppelgas. This one is no circle, so that's 4. 2, 3, 4 are all inside. Which means circle should be outside. That is circle with that, so we need to go this way. Excuse me, sir. We're just getting really close. Oh, not there either. Alright, hang on a second here. It's on the other side. Very rare-ish. There we go. Just wanted to get a couple. Oh, you know what? It might actually be in... here. This is where it's at. Okay. We're good. Cool. So that one's done. Now we need the full, which is going to be inside. I ran up the stairs. Very ill-timed stair run. You don't want to do that there. Next one, if I'm not mistaken, was the 4, which is inside. I believe all the rest of them are inside. So here we go. Power trap. Nice. That's number 2. Number 3 is the full, which is going to be right here. And I just want to make sure I have enough zombies. If we don't, I'm going to flip the round. So full and then none. And we only have a handful of zombies here, so I'm just going to get rid of them. Because if you do this step in the middle of round transition, the timer still ticks on the trap, but you don't get the the points needed to fill it up, and then you'll just have to wait on cooldown. It's a waste of money. It's a disaster, really. Best to be avoided. Okay, so now we're gonna hit the trap. There we go. That one's all done. So now we gotta get none. Haha, bonus points. Bummer. Too bad. And I believe this one's the none. So we're gonna do this one, and maybe we can go back for those bonus points. If we do it fast enough, that'd be cool. We did. Awesome. Oh, it's a double points. Nice. Sweet deal. So now the orb, or actually I think I gotta go to the pages, right? They're doing their thing. I'm gonna hit it. It's gonna put a little symbol on the wall. We'll triple pack. Oh snap. You guys see the skin on this? Oh, 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 oh. Holy cow. Yeah, I haven't played Citadel in a long time. I forgot just how amazing those look. Alright, so we need Stag, Dragon, Lion. So Stag, Dragon, and Lion. That's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna remember it. So we're gonna put this sword back. Awesome. We're gonna grab Stag. And then I'm gonna go grab the electric incantation here. And I'm gonna throw it at this. And then I'm gonna hit an inspect. And it's good. And then I'm gonna grab Dragon. We flipped around, so I'm gonna try to do this as fast as possible. And then I'm gonna throw this at it. And then I'm gonna hit an inspect. Good. And then Lion. I'm gonna grab this. And then we're gonna do this. I'm gonna throw it at it. Then I'm gonna hit an inspect. He's good. And then the vulture, I'm gonna throw it here. And then I'm gonna hit a weapon inspect. And he's good. So that's awesome. And then I'm gonna go ahead and look for my decoys, which I can't remember right now. Them, there they are. That's gonna give us our orb. Nice. Okay. And now we got the orb. I don't have any swords yet. I want the lion sword. It's always my go-to. Okay. And we got a dog. I wonder if I can do this on a dog round. 3,000 eliminations, not bad. Let's put the orb up here and start the trial. And the goal is to just run into the orbs. Nice. Here's another one. Nice. Awesome, awesome. Just keep running. If they spawn, no big deal. You just gotta change up strategies and hit a different orb. Nice. Let's go upstairs. Nice. Nice. Back downstairs. There we go. All done. Next sword we're gonna need, even though I like the lion sword and I'm gonna be sad to see it go, we gotta switch up swords here. We're gonna grab the fire sword. We'll grab our orb now that it is infused. And we're gonna head down here. I'm also gonna grab a fire incantation from that room, just so that I have enough on me. Decoys, it's time to say goodbye. Here we go. Fire orb in place. Yeah, I say we flip the round. I know starting this will summon some guys, but It's just easier if you have a couple here available.
Let's burn this mother down.
That got a couple. Pretty solid. There we go. That's going to be a couple more. That's going to be a couple more. And there we go. Done. Just like that. Awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab the Raven Sword, I think. I like doing the Raven Sword next. Get all the ones in here done with. We're going to grab the Raven, and then I'm going to grab the Incantation as well, because that'll only help us get it done. I think the eyes are glowing on it already, so we have a charge stacked up. We got to get the Void kills with this one. Very easy to do if you have enough guys in the same room. We should be alright. Here we go. Put the orb in, start the trial. Oh, sword is not fully charged, it says, which is super unfortunate. That's okay, though. We're going to charge it. There we go. I think it's charged now. Boom. That should be more than enough. Cool. So we're going to grab the purple infused orb, and now the last one is the stag. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to run upstairs now. Grab the sword. Grab the electric one as well. It'll only help us get it done. Come by an ammo mod. Alright, cool. So here we go. Stag sword. We're going to grab the stag incantation. And let's run out to the front. And that's going to be boss fight queued up for us. Wow, chopper gunner, free chopper gunner. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Okay, here we go. Put the orb in. Start the trial. This way, if we don't have enough energy with the sword or the incantations that we have on us, we can grab the additional incantation next to the thing. There we go. Let's get those guys all shocked. Feed the soul box. Also, dead wire does work on this step. Get that. Grab the extra incantation. Shoot the sword. Oh, sword's not fully charged, so we're just going to do another incantation again. And one more. Hopefully that should be it. It is. Cool. Alright. So that is the orb filled up with all 4 souls. Now we're looking for point blank kills, which is probably going to be not too bad. I was hoping to do it on round 25 because we'd have double tap by then, but we'll see. Also, very exciting, double tap is going to have the faster fire rate minor augment on it. I can't wait to see what kind of damage we do. And we're doing good on points, so I think what I'm going to go ahead and grab is the Light Mend Minor Augment. And put it on here, and then, yeah, all the remaining perks that are left up for grabs. Because we have a special wonder weapon now that is our melee type weapon, we don't have to worry about pack-a-punching our melee weapon to get it up to snuff. We will get ammo back from sword kills. We're going to put that one back and grab this one. So you can see here, 694, I do this. Now look at 1,000 already. Flipping phenomenal. These should be point blank kills. Trying to prioritize them. And there's one zombie left here, so while there is the zombie left, I'm going to run over here and put the orb into the wall. Grab our final piece of the puzzle. So there it goes. It's infused.
Along with a fresh change of socks, some champagne, and a Davenport.
This reminds me of Harry Potter when Hagrid takes him to Diagon Alley for the first time, and there it is. So we're gonna talk to this thing. He's gonna say what's up. I'm gonna say thanks for the Guardian Key. I'll see you later. And that is the boss fight queued up, solo, round 24 with a gun that we are trying to get to Mystic Gold. And I tell you what, I had no problems whatsoever trying to do this, simply because of the fact of how good this gun actually is. It's remarkable. And with double tap, with the faster fire rate and death perception, I can't wait to see what this thing's going to do. So stick around a little bit longer here. We are about to flip the round to round 25 and get all those much needed perks. Here we go. Show me the money. All right. Boom, boom, boom. That's every perk in the game. Round 25. All right, who's ready to see how fast this thing fires? Oh! No way. That is crazy. That is obnoxious. Oh, I'm so excited. The boss fight's gonna be a riot. Guys, look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey. War Machine's gonna be better for us on the boss fight, I think. So we'll grab that. Jesus. Point blank kills. Remember, I gotta keep getting up in their face. I know it sucks because I'm gonna get hurt and beat up and lose all my armor plating and all that crap, but you gotta do it. Oh, almost down there. I think I might want to actually prioritize stims. Let's grab the War Machine, and then, well, there's a decoy here for now, but when the boss fight does come around, we're going to want to grab stims. Man, this thing fires fast. And I would say, oh my gosh, it's an absolute ammo hog, and it's going to be all bad, but we've got a sword with us. So the ammo, it doesn't matter how much ammo we use. We could literally just spray everything we own into a group, and we're going to be totally fine. And then with FMJ on as well, are you kidding me? Like, nothing is gonna stop us here. We are just insane. Alright, let's pull out the sword, get some armor back. Alright, the sword is powerful now, so it is gonna start giving us armor. You can see there, we just got all our ammo back. This thing is crazy, man.
Bonus points.
We knew it would be, though, didn't we?
Points.
We gotta be doing pretty good on the close-up kills here now. Gotta be getting close. Killjoy. That's a fantastic drop. There isn't really anything I could think of that we need to pick up with our money. There's no pack-a-punch. We're totally set up here. It's pretty much just waiting around, having a good time until we're ready to start the boss fight, which is camo. I want to hold off on getting everything until we get the camo. I do believe we have an amalgam behind us. This will be exciting. Hello, good sir. Alright, this is point blank kills right here. There we go, impressionist, point blank kills. Oh my gosh. I love how flippin' funny this. I mean, look at this. Now we just gotta get kills rapidly.
Wouldn't have mattered even if you had checked your code.
Oh my god. This is the best combination ever. Imagine putting rapid fire on this thing. I like FMJ though. Bullet pen is definitely where it's at. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Guys, this is the way to play zombies right here. I fear for this boss, dude. I think he's totally screwed. I don't know who he thinks he's picking on here, but he's in trouble. And then it's like, oh no, look we've only got 170 shots left. What do we do? Well, let's get 10 kills with this beautiful sword right here. Oh yeah. It's a dog round. Alright, here we go. Let's do this.
Step right up, fool. First prize always
Nice. Plate up, put some additional plates on. And we're looking for that mystic gold. We have... Ooh, another killjoy. Hey, okay. I don't mind killjoys. I think they're very useful, especially when you're doing boss fights. Very opportune moments to get them. Okie dokie, let's get the whole squad here. Good luck, gentlemen. It's been nice knowing you. Holy smokes. I'll bet you we can phase through this final boss here. I highly doubt that we're not gonna be able to at least crunch through more phases than designed in one go. A mutant injector's not bad. Dang. But I'm gonna keep the war machine. Well, you know what? I'll take the mutant injector because if we ever get in a dicey spot and I need to pop like a lifeline or something like that, the mutant injector is going to be better for us. I was going to use the war machine on damage against him, but it's a total waste. We have it more than covered. Alright, let's get 1, 2. There we go. Extra 200 points. Amalgam. Oh, let us out. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you think about this gun? Is this not insane? This is a point and click style gun right here. This is as nutty as it gets. There's Mystic Gold, round 30. Let's start up the boss fight. I'm actually going to switch to my sword. Just get a couple kills so we have some ammo going into it. Alright, that should be more than enough. Let's hit his pedestal. There we go.
I hope you are prepared for what comes next. I doubt it will be pleasant.
Wait, I have to push F8? Uh-oh. FN, F8? Uh-oh. Not that. FN, F8. There we go. And now I can't walk because I pushed FN, so what I gotta do is press escape, shut my keyboard off, turn my keyboard back on, let it go through its boot up, and then we're good. How weird is that, by the way? I don't know why that is. I wish if you were solo and you did it, me putting in the thing is the action to start this up. That should only pop up on multiplayer. Alright, homie. Good luck. What should we target first? His wrists are usually the trickier spot. I like to do wrists, shoulders, and then feet last.
Tell me you are unhurt.
Wait for that wrist to come up. There we go. Okay, so you can see armor damage is where they kind of like nerfed this gun. Yeah, but we still hit him. I just crack all his weak spots? Doesn't seem like a bad strategy. Okay. He got pretty messed up right there. Shooting is back. Alright, we finally overheated for the first time in I don't know how long. Alright, he went into immune phase, so that's good for us. Let's go ahead and get some armor plating back on. And yeah, you can see we have 450 rounds of ammo still. But when we get the kills with the sword, we're going to be doing just fine. Let's grab this incantation while we're at it, too. It's better than a decoy, in my opinion. Alright, kills. We're looking for armor plating and ammo. And thankfully, because we're using the lion sword, we get armor back on a swing, as well as health from vampiric extraction and ammo from the miner. Everything's working out well for us here. When he finally is ready to come back alive, I think he's going to have a tough time. I was gonna say, how long is that phase? Holy crap. Alright, we buffed him up. Having a tough time. We do not need the ammo. So I'm just gonna keep hammering the legs. Uh-oh. Gotta keep moving, though. Definitely gotta keep moving. There's one leg. There's the other leg. Dude, I am so sorry. This is so bad for him. There's the other leg. Now we're just popping shots in at the face. Holy Moses. Ah, he went immune again. Yeah, I mean, all that's left is his chest now. We hit every single crit spot. And we look to be doing a little bit more than... It was like 1400 was kind of like the big one on him. And I think what they do is, despite our damage, like definitely we hit zombies much harder, right? But I think they scale damage for weapons depending on what boss you're fighting. Like they went through and said, okay, this is the right amount of damage for this gun to do on this boss. Because if we were actually hitting him for the damage we hit the zombies for, he'd dissolve in 3 seconds, man. And I think it would be hella funny to come back here and try this fight on directed mode. Or even the Terminus fight on directed mode. I'm so excited for when Shattered Veil comes out on directed mode. That's going to be a great experience. Just if you want to get home, chill, play some zombies, but not have to like think real hard about it and just wipe out a boss that's got a decent health pool. I mean, that's what it's all about. Alright, he's definitely going to pull us, but that's okay. I want to take him down. Uh-oh, we're surrounded. Still made it out, though. We're going to take him out first. Put some armor plates on. Okay, here we go. Do what we can. Try to stay out of the crap. Uh-oh, he's jumping. Just keep laying in lead. Actually, you know what I could do? Forgot I could just Aether Shroud him. Holy crap, guys. Aether Shroud again. Are you looking at this damage? He doesn't know what to do. Not even a clue, man. It wasn't even close. This gun is awesome. Oh yeah, that's the thumbnail right there. Ooh. Grab our artifact. Awesome work. Way to get Mystic Gold. Such a cool episode. I love this build. I'm definitely running double impact, double time for any machine gun in the future. Especially if you could do the combo with Melee Macchiato. Little bit of a bummer that this guy got eaten alive there at the end. I mean, he was alive for the whole thing, and we just so happened to come in when the door fell down. Super unfortunate.
Craft, you need to know, what do we do with the amulet?
Take it to the excavation site. But beware the sentinel artifact. It could consume you.
And Richtofen, where is he? We know he contacted you.
Please. Please don't kill him. He is my son.
He's your what?
Uh-oh.
I don't think he knew he was raising a monster. Until it was too late.
And the dig site he mentioned. It is not far.
Hadn't seen that cutscene in so long, so I just wanted to watch it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I mean, I love playing zombies, and I know it's fun to watch, and especially when you're going through the Easter egg and everything's gonna be alright. There's something about that. It's comforting when you're like, yep, this is definitely a win. You run into it. Let's see what it's all about. But let's go ahead and equip our awesome new skins here. We did it! Mystic Gold on the gunsmith here. First, taking a look at Impressionist. Very neat looking skin there. Super sharp. I like the color combo. I think blue and yellow is a good one. Michigan colors there. Otherworld. This is gotta be the coolest, most unique skin I've seen in zombies. I love this skin. You'll probably see me rocking this on some guns in the near future here for sure, because I think it's so peaceful, but it's also otherworldly, you know? It goes in the name. No, I think it's really pretty. I like the browns with the greens and the blues. It's very neutral tone, right? And these are kind of colors that are warm and comforting. Paint a house, these colors warm. And then here we go, Mystic Gold. We did get it unlocked, and that means now that we have the ability to go for Opal on LMGs. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that grind there. We should have unlocked Reinforced Barrel, so I'm going to put that on. And then I also wanted to show the augments real quick so you guys can see how I run it, and you guys can replicate the setup and do exactly what I did. So for stamina up, Stalker Quarterback. It's really nice to have Stalker, especially on LMGs, with the Infiltrator stock, because you're able to move really quickly. Quick Revive, Dying Wish, so that you don't lose your perks if you go down. Juggernog, Probiotic, Hardened Plate, so you take the most hits to down. Melee Macchiato, Vampiric Extraction, Hidden Impacts, so you get health and ammo back on melee kills. It's awesome. Speed Cola, Classic Formula Quick Swap. Fastest hands in the West. You can switch weapons quickly. Your reloads are fast. Your armor plating is fast. It's totally worth it. Vulturate, I use Parting Gift Carry-On Luggage for bonus ammo to Wonder Weapons and bonus salvage on critical hit kills. In tandem with Suppressor on your gun, you're just going to have more salvage than you could ever hope for. It's perfect. Death Perception, Critical Eye, so the chance that the body shots turn to headshots. And Bird's Eye View, so that you can see the minimap refresh that much faster. Very helpful. PhD Flopper, I like PhD Slider and Turbologist, so that way I can just move around the map. Though I will say I kind of am a fan of running Dr. Ram, because if you get cornered and you are in a pinch, you can tactical sprint your way out. So I'm going to actually switch it up and run that instead. For Deadshot Daiquiri, I like Dead First, Dead Break. Makes your gun hit like a truck and does bonus damage to armor pieces. Super powerful. Double tap, double impact, double time. Gotta say that's the way to go, guys. I don't know what better combination there is. It proved its worth right there, especially on machine guns. Now, if you're not using machine guns and you're using shotguns or something a little bit different, then I could see maybe switching out double time for double play, or double, yeah, is that double play? Double or nothing, that's the one. And then for elemental pop, I like electric cherry and chillberry. Now again, we're using belt fed on this build, so you could switch this up and run citric focus, and it would be very powerful. I like to use electric cherry just because of the fact that I don't always switch my augments out, so I like to have them set where it's comfortable. And then this really benefits other guns going forward in the future. So that's that. And then as far as the augments go for the ammo mods, I like Lightning Strike and Haste for Deadwire, and then I like Dual Action Express Remedy for the Lightmend. Those are really the only two I play in zombies now. I used to be a big Cryo Freeze guy, Frozen Stiff, Liquid Nitrogen, but the points you lose per kill because you're running Cryo Freeze, it's just not worth it. And then Brain Rot is huge. I recommend you guys have this one. Pheromone Explosive, it essentially is a monkey bomb every 45 seconds, and with Elemental Pop, I like to have the fact that we are not running Citrus Focus, because then I get a chance to have the other ammo mods proc. So that way you get the benefit of multiple. And Brain Rot is one of those cases. Brain Rot is an awesome thing to have pop up at any point in time in your run. Big fan of that. And then just in case I ran over it too quickly on the gun, I'm going to just show you my loadout. Suppressor, Reinforced Barrel, Ranger, Belt Fed, Quick Draw, Infiltrator, Tactical Laser, and FMJ. You could switch this out for Recoil Springs or Rapid Fire. I don't think the recoil is that bad on this gun, so I definitely would recommend FMJ or Rapid Fire. But FMJ being my favorite overall. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. Stick around. We're going to be running more guns, more Easter eggs, more challenges. See you in the next one, folks. Peace.